Hello Rhino community, this is Randy. Back today with another video. A week or so ago, I got the last Black Sabbath album that I needed to complete my collection of Black Sabbath albums. I got Never Say Die. So I'm going to show you my whole Black Sabbath collection today. And this is only going to be through the Ozzy year, so up through 1978. You know, the first Ozzy era. Anyway, so yeah, gonna show you that, show you the entire collection today. So before I start on the regular records, I was gonna show you a couple of odds and ends here. I got this compilation that is called Symptom of the Universe, the original Black Sabbath. So 1970 to 78. So this is a 2 CD compilation. And came out in 2002. Came with this booklet, pictures and stuff in there. So at the time I got this compilation in 2002, the only album that I had was Master of Reality. So I thought this compilation would probably be enough, all the Black Sabbath that I would need. But this is the first disc, and there is the poster that came with Master of Reality. I sure wish I still had that poster. I don't have it anymore. It was on my wall for many years when I was a kid growing up. This was the first Black Sabbath album that I got, was Master of Reality. But yeah, I don't have that anymore. Here's the second disc from that set with a more modern picture of the band. So the compilation was great, you know, but my plan that would be all I would need didn't work out. You know, of course, what happened was that I really liked all the songs, so I wanted to hear the rest of the album. So, you know, over the years, I've ended up picking up all the albums. So I do have another CD. This one is called Reunion. This is from when Ozzy rejoined the band in 1997, and they played December 4th and 5th in Birmingham. There's the poster for that. So this is a recording of that concert. And this came out in 1998, I believe. And so this came with this booklet here. It's pretty cool. It all sounds good and everything, but I tell you, my main problem with this one is after every single song, Ozzy starts, you know, just berating the crowd, haranguing the crowd, saying louder, louder, louder. He wants them to yell. And, you know, I mean, I guess that's okay a little bit, but I mean, really, I think it's seriously after every single song. It gets to be a little bit old after a while. So, and then one other sort of an odds and ends type thing that I have here is this live album called Past Lives. This is a 2-record set that came out in 2010, and this one comprises their first live album, which was called Live at Last, that came out in 1980. I don't have that one. I think that was just a 1 record, though. And then it adds another record with some songs from a show in 1970. Well, the first one's from 1973, Live at Last, and then the other ones are from, well, this says the 1970s here, so, yeah, one of them's from Asbury, New Jersey, and, oh gosh, where was all that information? And the other one was from the Olympia Theater in Paris, France, yeah, so, yeah, 1970 for those. So this is really an excellent live album. It has this really cool version. Side 2 just has War Pigs, Wicked World, and Paranoid on it. But on War Pigs, Tony Iommi takes a long solo and plays the riffs from a couple other of their songs that you would recognize. So, yeah, that record came with these inner sleeves. A little bit better look at that one. Cool pictures there. picture of the band on stage there. Okay, so, oh yeah, and these labels are this green Warner Brothers label. Okay, so, yes, now I'm just going to show you the regular albums. So I have 8 albums here. They're 8 studio albums from 1970 to 1978. And I just feel sure that everybody watching this video probably has at least some familiarity with Black Sabbath. I'll just mention very quickly, I think they got together in 1968. They were called Earth. And I guess they weren't happy with that name overall, and they were playing this sort of gloomy type music. And actually, on one of these live albums, Ozzy explains that Geezer Butler is the one who came up with Black Sabbath for the name. So in 1969, they started calling themselves the Black Sabbath. In 1970, they released their first album. This one is just called Black Sabbath. Interesting thing about this one is that the British version of this one, instead of having Wicked World to open side 2, the British version has Evil Woman. Evil Woman, Don't Play Your Games With Me, which is not available in the U.S. until that compilation CD that I just showed you. It's on there. So, yeah, they did not write that song. So I would imagine that's a big reason for replacing it on the U.S. version, but I'm not sure exactly why they did that. But fantastic album cover here. It shows this lady out on the moor, just kind of wandering around. This is a, let's see, what I have here is a 2010 reissue, Rhino Warner Brothers reissue. Oh, also on the first side of this, on the U.S., it looks like it's a, so it's got Black Sabbath the Wizard, then it looks like it's a sort of a medley, Wasp, Behind the Wall of Sleep, basically an NIB. But Wasp and basically are really just parts of the other songs. And the British version only lists, for the rest of that side, Behind the Wall of Sleep and NIB. I haven't heard the British version, but I bet Wasp and basically are in there, and they probably just didn't break them out for a different name. Once again, I would think that would probably be for publishing, but I don't know. So this is on this. Yeah, these are all reissue labels. They're all going to be on either this green Warner Brothers label or the palm tree label. So also 1970. So 2 records in 1 year. They released Paranoid, gatefold sleeve, Paranoid, and oh, yeah, I forgot I have a 2 record set here. So this actually has record 2 has bonus tracks recorded at Regent Sound Studios, 16th to 17th of June 1970. So we get instrumental version of War Pigs, alternative lyrics to Paranoid, alternative lyrics to Planet Caravan. Some of these different words are really cool too. This is a really good extra second record. Instrumental Electric Funeral. Other than that, they're instrumental versions. But yeah, hearing the words with different versions was really cool. So 1970 for that. This is a 2016 Rhino Warner Brothers reissue. Okay, with these inner sleeves. Also on the same green Warner Brothers label. For this one, I do have the Super Deluxe Box. So I'm not going to go into too much detail on this box. I think it's been shown pretty thoroughly by well, at least a couple people I know of. But I was just going to show you this cool program that came in it. This was strictly for a Madison Square. Is this the one for the? Oh no, this is a different thing. This is just a promotional thing. This is very cool though. Awesome photos in here. That's really excellent. And the coolest thing about this, and this is really the only other part of this box I'm going to pull out right now. The best thing about the box is it comes with 2 different live shows from like 1970. And those are just fantastic. So, yeah, really good. It also comes with a, it's like a quadraphonic mix. I guess it's mixed down to stereo. It sounds really cool. It does sound kind of different from the other versions. So, but here's the best thing about it is this awesome poster. It came in this box. Yeah. So get rid of that glare. Yeah. Okay, so that's the Paranoid Super Deluxe box. The next record, this is the only original record that I have. I got this record in 1970. Well, I'm pretty sure it was 1972. Might have been 73. My dad bought this for me. We were at a department store, and he said, do you want to get a record? You can pick one out. And so he let me choose one, so I got this one. This is a cool one. It has the embossed letters on there. This came with that poster that I mentioned earlier. I don't have the poster anymore, but yeah, Master of Reality, fantastic album. This one, yeah. So yeah, this is the green Warner Brothers label. Okay. After that was Volume 4. So we were up to 1972 for Volume 4. Yeah, when I got Master of Reality, it had already been out. This album was already out, but for some reason I got Master of Reality. I don't know what my reasoning was. I probably didn't know which one was newest. Yeah, Volume 4, 1972. This is a 2016 reissue on Rhino, Warner Brothers. So, gatefold sleeve. Fantastic album. This, I really mentioned too many songs on these albums, but maybe I can remember to do that. Going forward here, my favorite ones on here are Supernaut, fantastic song, and then Snowblind, of course, is on here. But this has some fantastic songs at the end, too, that, maybe kind of get overlooked. St. Vitus Dance is actually a very cool song, and the message of that one is really kind of like the Beatles' She Loves You. Ozzy's telling some guy that this girl was this guy. So, yeah, pretty cool. And Under the Sun, the last song on the album, is a fantastic song. So, yeah, Volume 4. This one came with this cool inner sleeve. Better look at those pictures there. And on this very cool orange vinyl. Obviously it matches the album cover. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, so then after that is Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. Sabbath Bloody Sabbath is 1973. I have a 2016 reissue here. Gatefold sleeve. This is another one I had back in the day when I was a kid. Got this one when it came out, but I don't have it anymore. I don't know what I did with that one. And the only other one I had, back in the day, back then, was I had Paranoid too, but I don't know what happened to that one either. Here's the inner sleeve. This has the lyrics. This one. So yeah, Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. I love it. This has I'm not ranking these albums because whenever I start thinking about these albums, I always want to call each one my favorite one. Well, there's a couple that would not be, I would not consider favorites, but 6 of them are really just, I think, almost equally good. So on here, I mean, the songs are really, A National Acrobat is fantastic. Sabracadabra. Closes with Spiral Architect, but the whole second side, Killing Yourself to Live, Who Are You, and Looking for Today, just fantastic. It's an awesome album. Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. It's just all black. This is the Warner Brothers Burbank label. Sabotage. It's the next one I have. This is my favorite album cover of all their album covers. I think it's a very cool album cover. It's just fantastic songs on here. It starts out with Hole in the Sky. Just too awesome. Side one ends with Megalomania, which there's a fantastic live version of that on that on one of these live ones. And then side two, the thrill of all, but Super Czar on side two. The Writ is a really long song, which part of it's like really heavy metal, and then it goes into this completely different sound, and then it comes back to the metal sound. So, and then Am I Going Insane Radio, which was released as a single. That record is just on this Palm Tree label. I got this Sabotage Super Deluxe Box, and once again, I'm not going to show you everything that's in this box, but I want to show you the 7-inch single that came in it. The flip side is Am I Going Insane? The A side is Hole in the Sky. Yeah, so this is just on plain black vinyl. Yeah, very cool to get a 7-inch single with that. And oh, this is the one that had the program from Madison Square Garden. Howard Stein presents Black Sabbath. It's going to be very cool to go to the concert there in Madison Square Garden, pick up this program, bring it home with you. A few more photos there. And let's see. Yeah, other than that, this also came with a poster. But yeah, it's not as good as the one that came in that first poster. And then here's the save the hide sticker from it. Put it on the record there. So yeah, so it's fantastic box set. So now we're up to Technical Ecstasy. So Technical Ecstasy was 1976. This is 2016 Rhino Warner reissue. So very cool gatefold here, and this just this was written when they reissued it in 2009 is what it says here. Maybe that was a remaster, and this record was done in 2016. I'm not sure exactly about that, but anyway, very cool drawing. So this would be the first one that wouldn't be in my 6 that could possibly be number 1, even though I think this is a really strong album too. I mean, the Backstreet Kids, you know, some of the slower ones like You Won't Change Me, or It's Alright, actually, was the first song that Bill Ward, the drummer, sang, and that's a fantastic song. I really like It's Alright, even though it doesn't sound necessarily like Black Sabbath. Gypsy, the last song on the side, was one they seem to play a lot, but that one's kind of weak. Side 2 starts out great, though, with All Moving Parts Stand Still, and then Rock and Roll Doctor. You know, She's Gone is a really slow song, but so it's pretty good, and it sort of works in the context of the album. I think Dirty Women, I think, probably one of the worst songs they ever did, so this has lots of good songs on it, but unfortunately it's got some weak ones, too, that would keep it from being in contention for my favorite. Came with this inner sleeve with the lyrics. It's very cool. And this one is on white vinyl. Yeah. So I also got the Technical Ecstasy Super Deluxe Box, and this one has maybe been my favorite one so far because there's this remix on here. It came with a, you know, the album, but there's a remix here. And this sounds really good. I think it sounds much better than the, well, much better, but better than the original. And the album cover is just so much better. The color of it, yeah, it's just much better, I think, than, much better than that one. Yeah. So Technical Ecstasy. And then this one also came with this really good record of outtakes and alternative mixes. So that was excellent. And then there's also a live album here too. So all these live albums that they've included with these have been fantastic. So I'm really happy about all those. So the last one that I have to show you was the one that I just recently got, which is Never Say Die. This will be the other one that wouldn't be in contention for my favorite, but you know, I think this one also has some really strong songs on it. Never Say Die is fantastic. Johnny Blake, well, like I said in that video a couple weeks ago, the whole first side is great. Junior's Eyes and The Hard Road. Side 2, Shockwave, Air Dance, I think is really cool, but that's sort of a different sounding song, and has almost like some jazzy type parts. They left one of the songs off of the track listing, which is oh yeah, Over to You. So Over to You is really one of the best songs on here. Breakout is cool. Swinging the Chain is the other song that Bill Ward, the drummer, sang, and I did do a little bit more research, and it turns out the reason that Ozzy didn't want to sing that song, the reason Bill sang it, was he had left the band for a short while between Technical Ecstasy and when they recorded Never Say Die. So they actually brought in a different singer, and they wrote some songs for that singer, and then Ozzy didn't want to sing any of those songs. So I guess they still liked that one song, and so Bill Ward sang it. So yeah. So there you go. That is my yeah. That Never Say Die. That's also oh, that's actually a 2015 BMG reissue. I think that was a European reissue. I'm not sure how it ended up here, but I got it. So that's it. So that's my Black Sabbath collection. So yeah. I enjoyed showing those to you, so let me know what you think about Black Sabbath or these records. Which ones are your favorites? Your favorite songs? Yeah, each one of these albums just has some killer songs on it. Yeah. So that's it. I hope everybody's having a great day. Thanks very much for watching.